Singapore. My name is Kumar and I will present to you this afternoon's Fire Tornado show. Before we begin, here are two important safety measures. In case of any fire emergency, now the emergency exit for this place is right in front of me that way, okay, the Megabox entrance, and also to my right, this way. So these are the two emergency exits in case of any fire that takes place here. And please do not actually run back to the science center, right? Now the second one is very simple. Just take 2 to 3 steps back from the wooden platform to allow safety distance between you and the fire. Now let's start. What is fire? Now fire has been used in a lot of our human civilizations, okay? Now to make food, to protect ourselves, and also seek salvation. But what is fire in science? What is the definition of fire? Can anyone make a guess? Right? Now fire has 3 important ingredients in order to make fire, okay? Now the first one is fuel. The second one is the air that we breathe in. What is found in the air? Oxygen. Now the third one is the initial spark. With these 3 important ingredients, we're able to actually witness fire. Now let me show you an experiment to explain better about fire. Okay, I have here with me the lycopodium powder. Okay, this is the fuel. It is placed on this petri dish. It is a sponsor of the Clubbosus, which is a plant. The second one is the oxygen. And the last one is the initial spark. So with these 3, we're able to witness fire. Okay? Now, on this side, I'm going to show you all once. See whether you are able to actually see the fire. Okay? On the count of 1, 2, 3. Do you see it burning? Are you able to see the fire? No? Okay, let's try this side. Perhaps there's not enough oxygen. Okay, I need all of you all to see whether you're able to witness fire. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Can you see? No? Oh, that's funny. Well, I told you with these 3 animals we're able to actually see fire. Now let's try a different type of experiment with the same 3 components. What are the 3 ingredients again? The lycopodium powder, which is placed inside this long rubber tube, which is the fuel. The second one is the oxygen around us, and last but not least, the initial spark. Okay? Now with these 3, let's see whether we are able to see fire, right? On the count of 1, 2, alright. Well, we all actually witnessed a ball of flame. How is that possible? Well, that's very simple. Now the lycopodium powder, which is the fuel, when it's dispersed into the air, it has intimate contact with the oxygen. And that's the reason why the SPF personnel will always advise you to roll on the floor in case you catch fire to eliminate the chances of oxygen. Okay, I've explained to you all a lot about fire. But right here you're going to see fire, tornado. What is tornado? Okay, all of you get the blur look. Okay, well, tornado is called a swirl. Okay, in science it's called the vortex. So imagine combining fire and tornado, you get a vortex of flames. Now, how are you able to see it? Well, right here at Science Center, you can see this tall glass cylinder, okay? Inside, we're going to place the fuel, okay? It's a different kind of fuel. It's called the methylated spirit combined with kerosene. Kerosene doesn't burn easily, and that is the reason why we've added methylated spirit. Now, the oxygen is found inside, and there will be an initial spark given off to set fire. But how do you think we're going to actually see the tornado? It's very simple. When hot air rises, the cold air gushes in from the angled metal wave. Do you see at the bottom? Now those are the metal waves when the cool air gushes in. With that, it causes a vortex of flames. Okay? Now before we start the fire, I would like to invite our fire specialist, Mr. Abdul. Okay? Give a round of applause to Mr. Abdul. Thank you. Now, Mr. Abdul is going to place the fuel, as I mentioned, the methylated spirit and the kerosene inside this metal you see in the middle, right? Now, like I said, the 3 important ingredients, those are the fuel, the oxygen, and not forgetting the initial spark. The fire tornado right here is going to be 6 meters in height, and if you take a look at the cylinder above, there is an air filtration system to minimize the chances of air pollution. And that's the reason why fire tornado is only done once a day. Okay? Fire tornado, like I said, alright, is going to be a vortex of flame. For that, the third ingredient, which is the initial spark, as you can see, Mr. Abdul is placing the oil into the rod. Okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, Boys and girls, I present to you the fire tornado. Well, at this time, you may feel free to take any photos or videos and upload it on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Now, what you can see now is basically the methylated spirit which is getting burned up, alright, getting heated up, and it's slowly rising up, alright. Now, the fire tornado can be able to be witnessed at 6 meters in height.
Ôi, cái này sẽ được shit. Wow.
Now, like I mentioned, when the hot air rises, the cold air gushes in from the metal rings. In that way, you're able to see the vortex of flames right here in this next building, the fire tornado.
Wow, can feel the heat.